Yeah, yeah, everyone, this is Thermite, and this is Battle Angel Alita, Volume 6. Ooh, okay, this is very interesting. So I'm assuming this is, actually, Alita could have gotten a tan, now that I think about it. Because, yeah, her face is still, like, skin, right? So it definitely looks like she's tanned and not like this is just shading. She seems to be somewhere with a desert, so I guess she's finally left the scrap heap. Hmm, okay. Oh, that's really cool. Like this is kind of continuing the thing from last volume of the like the human body mixed with the motorcycle. Okay. Fight 30 Judgment Day. Okay, so last volume ended with like the end of the Zapan arc. You know, he was finally destroyed right before he died. He turned himself into wings to stop Alita from dying. Right, right. And she used a gun. You know, forbidden contraband. Oh god. Oh no, no, no. Also, this is all black bordered, so this has to be a flashback, right? I mean, like I assume this is no, because the last volume ended with her looking at the little bean sprout thing. Okay, so that's what happened. So all of this, like she was remembering all of this, and now she is here. She was not destroyed. I mean, that's good, I guess. I hope. Directly within your dream from my location up in Zalem. Oh, whoa. Okay, so this is all a dream sequence, or like it's a. I don't know what to call this. Like it is the technological version of astral projection. Like he is beaming himself into her minds. Also, gosh, she looks so cute. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, jeez, that is horrifying. Like, yeah, there is nothing left of her. And the Berserker body is gone too, so yeah. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but still, oh my gosh, that is horrifying to think of. The idea that literally none of Alita is left apart from like part of her skull and her brain. Also, I didn't even notice this, but yeah, she has steam coming out of her mouth. Like, wherever she is, like, in her own dream world, she's really cold. I know she said that there, but I didn't really, like, it didn't fully hit me that, oh yeah, that's steam coming out of her mouth. Oh, man. Okay, no, 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 nope. Okay, this is good. It would be so strange if she spent, like, the rest of the series as a deckman. Oh! So he was, like, either a drone dressed up to look like an organic thing, or he was, like, I don't know, some sort of a cyborg, I guess. Like, some sort of alien cyborg? Or just, I suppose, like a artificial pet thing. Hmm. Oh, whoa. That is so cool. Like, not only is he able to replay this, but he's also able to replay, like, just these specific moments to, like, mess with her minds. Oh, gosh. Okay, so yeah, we are continuing the blade metaphor with her. Like, now she's a knife without a hand, and the forces of Zalem want to be her hands. Oh man, okay. And she curls up there as she's crying, as the walls and floor are covered with frosts. I'm certain that the frost is like supposed to be supposed to be like a representation of the fact that she is dying. So like, what a moment! The idea that yeah, she would rather die. She would legitimately just rather die. Oh gosh, can I be stronger? Oh my gosh, what a sequence! Destinova. Okay, yeah. So this brings up this weird parallel thing, or like not parallel, but it's like this confusing thing of Destinova does seem like he's going to be like sort of the main villain of the series. Like he is doing things that aren't it's not necessarily evil, but he's willing to bring back people for just to see how it plays out. He's willing to like horrible things happen for the sake of his experiments. But at the same time, he is going to bring Ito back to life, or at least he promised it. We don't know for certain. Uh Also, my gosh, just the way her hair is drawn right now, like it's a I love the texture and then like the frost over it. That is so cool looking. Like it's something I think actually wouldn't look that good in color. Like the fact that it's black and white makes it look better because it's like, everything that isn't frosted over is just pure black and you can kind of see it on top, I guess. I don't know. It's like it would still be black and white literally if it were in color. But I think that like I don't know. Something about this. I think like if it was shaded, it wouldn't look very good. It's the fact that it's this very simple white over her like very shaded hair. I think that's what makes it look so good to me. Like you can just sort of sense that all of these like little bits of her hair aren't just like bits of hair. Like those are actually like those parts of her hair frozen together. I don't know, like something about that. The reason, like the fact that it looks so stiff makes it better because it's being frozen. All right, so she made it out of the room. Okay, so hmm. Oh my gosh. Like it's even got the nuclear symbol on it. Or radioactive, I mean. Angel of Death. I'm kind of worried as to what she's going to do here. Again, I really do like Vector. He seems like he's a criminal, but he's not like a bad guy. Like, he feels kind of like what the Mafia for a while wanted people to think they were like. Also, damn, that's like a centaur body. Okay. I'm excited to see how this guy fights now. Like, centaurs in general are very difficult to do right when it comes to fight scenes, but Alita has been amazing when it comes to fight scenes. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen if he is indeed a centaur. Like, there's no way he's not, right? Like, this is clearly supposed to be a horse body down here. Also, ages ago, so, like, I'm assuming it's not that far ahead, but it's got to be another time skip at the very least, like a few weeks or so. Yeah, this is pretty good. Oh, shit. Also, because he did that, I don't know if this is just a greedy guy or if he's part of the Barjack crew, because that'd make it, like, dead easy to kill everyone if they just have a plant there every time. Oh, okay. God, I love these notes. His name is Figure 4. And he definitely seems to be a user of, I guess, human martial arts. Like, with all the martial arts we've seen previously, like, there's been this very clear implication that they're all, like, cyborg martial arts specifically. Like, even if ki is something that, anyone could use, even the ki they talk about is always, like, written with a different character specifically for machines. Like, it's always been, in my mind at the very least, like, martial arts that can only be used if you're a cyborg. So I think it's really interesting that now we have a character who uses clearly, like, non-augmented martial arts, and he's able to take down an actual cyborg with it. Oh, man. Can't take off the rent-a-gun during the contract. Alright, fair enough. I really like this guy so far. Like, he's got such a strange, goofy design, but it makes him really interesting. Like, the way it's drawn is, I don't know. It reminds me a little of how, like, I'm thinking about mangaka in general who, like, try to draw Tezuka designs. And how, like, if you try to draw a Tezuka design in a very realistic art style, it ends up looking somewhere between goofy and, like, serious. Like, for Dr. Ochanomizu, in Pluto, his nose was shrunken down significantly, but he still had a really big nose. It's just, it was very, like, squat on his face. It was clearly way bigger than a normal human nose. But, like, it managed to ride this line where, like, because it was, like, very flat and because it was very, like, wide, it made it seem as if, oh, that's probably the way a human nose would look like. Like, it doesn't seem that exaggerated. Anyways, I think this is super cool. I like anyone who can draw a ridiculous design, or, like, just a design that could be comedic in a way that isn't always comedic. Oh shit, okay, so they have, like, pre-century weapons. Again, I love that concept. It's very, like, the main series that reminds me of is Warhammer 40k. This concept of just, at some point, we advanced super far, and then we regressed as a species, as, like, humanity in general. And so, like, there are powerful ancient artifacts out there that aren't even, like, alien in origin. They're human in origin. It's just we have no idea how to, like, make those again. A no home for people. Is he going to, like, is he also going to be prejudiced against cyborgs, though? He didn't really, like, react to that at all. So I guess he might, but he might not. Like, there's no real indication. Ah, man. These wide sound effects are so nice. Oh, hey, okay, Alita's here. Okay, so, this is good at the very least. Like, I don't think she'd be working with the bandits, but this chapter is Angel of Death. So I assume she's going to have to, like, show off her fighting skills and maybe kill someone. Oh, okay, so that's just her, like, her alias, or not alias, her, why don't I know words right now? Her epithets. God damn, okay. Very bad. It's nice that she's still the Alita we know, though. She's connected to the factory now. She's probably their slave, for better or for worse, but she's still her. That's really nice. If you get too close to me, you'll die young. Oh, hey, whoa. That actually looks like a drone. Like, it's not a quadcopter type drone, but it feels very, like, real-world drone-esque. I mean, I know this is a 90s series. I know that this sort of design has been around for a long time. Like, it's not impossible for someone to predict something that would look like a current drone, especially if you're taking, like, realism into account. But just whenever a sci-fi series does something like this, where they successfully predict it ahead, I always get blown away. Even if it's something that would be really easy to predict, I still think that is so incredibly cool. All right, let's see how this goes. Now that we know it's an epithet, I don't think she's going to kill anyone. I think that's just a name. Oh, right, because she is, number one. She is the A. So she has, like, jurisdiction over this kind of thing. That's so cool. Oh. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, okay. That's why they can't get rid of the guns. The guns will also detonate, I assume. Okay, whoa. Okay, so yeah, he is completely artificial apart from the brain. Jeez. Also, what a cool design. Like, oh man. Also, I wanted to mention that I really do like the fact that he's so pressed for time because it's going to detonate, even though he is, like, he's still defending the train. Like, it's so cold and inhuman. This system does not care about the people who they hired in the slightest. Or they don't even care for the concept of, oh, maybe there's there's a way to defend the train that goes outside of what we predicted. Nope, doesn't matter. Just leave these bounds and you'll be detonated. Seriously, my god, what a panel. What a panel. Also, man, I love how this countdown is done. Like with the supposedly, I assume in my mind, black and yellow stripes. Like, Alita's art direction is just so good. But yeah, you can see the passion in her eyes now. Like, she is legitimate, like, she's genuinely just feeling alive right now. Even more so than in the previous arcs, where, like, she got into conflict. There she was determined. That with this, she feels more like a berserker than when she had the berserker body. Like, those big, wide eyes they're so intense. There's been a lot of criticism about the Battle Angel Alita movie, specifically about how Alita is the only one who has, like, giant anime eyes. They look real weird. But if they can do something like this in the movie, I could absolutely understand why they chose to give her, like, the only augmented, like, giant anime eyes. That's such a striking face. Also, it is so cool going so quickly from Alita as someone who was nothing but a brain to now she's on top. She's carrying around someone who was only a brain. Like, how quickly the tides turn. Oh no. We know that even the cyborg bodies are apparently run on cold fusion, right? But, like, fusion is pretty safe, more or less. Like, unless there's a leak, like, it's usually not going to detonate. Like, if a nuclear engine goes critical, that means it's on, basically. Like, critical just means that it's a self-sustaining reaction. So most of the time, like, a nuclear engine is not going to explode the way you'd imagine, like, a nuclear bomb to explode. It's more like, a meltdown is much more dangerous, or much more likely, I should say. Okay, so it is a meltdown. Right, giant things. Okay, so that is super accurate. I was going to give it the benefit of the doubt because it is so far in the future, but I really do like how realistic this is. Oh, this is great. There's no way to undo the auto locks. Okay. Also, I was trying to make sure this wasn't number 10, is it? The one that, we usually hang out with? Oh, geez. Okay, so how do we stop this? He is right, though. Like, that explosion is it's gonna hit way too far for him to run away from, so fuck. You're not with these mercenaries, you're not stuck here. Oh, whoa. That is so cool. Like, she's not wrong, but that's such a cool way to say that she's, made a deal with the devil. Because it is, like, it's a Faust reference. I love Faust. I've read part 1 of Faust many times. I don't think I've ever read part 2 of Faust, though. It's because there's so many different translations of part 1, and most of them are really good because they all try to stay to a rhyme scheme, but the rhyme scheme is always different in each one. Or, it's not always different. They're not intentionally trying to do different ones, but different writers come up with different interpretations of the lines. I think that is so cool. Like, it's kind of like, it's not even like doing covers. It's kind of like those anime covers where the person covering has to translate it into English and then also try to make it, like, fit to the beats. It's like that, but for an entire book. My gosh. Yeah, if you have way too much time on your hands, definitely read a few English translations of Faust. It's worth it. Only for part 1, though. I can't recommend part 2 because I have not read it yet. I'm an idiot. Anyways. So I guess they're the only 2 survivors, though. Like, anyone else there was just long gone. And yep, steam explosion. Not a mushroom cloud. Very nice. Very nice. If you're gonna try to hit on her, I'd save my breath and my life. I mean, he's not wrong. I would not want to hit on Alita right now. Have you completed for on your tuned mission, A1? Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Also, his name is Bigot Eisenberg. Okay. I kind of want to write that down, just because I don't know if he'll come up constantly. Like, it feels like he'll be more of a command person. So she might not, like, refer to him with his name. Oh boy, time for another contest of strength. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so cool. In my anti-cyber corpo school, we call that a penetration move. Oh, whoa. Right, it's the same concept as, yeah, it's the same concept as the Chinese martial arts we saw before. The idea of, like, sending shockwaves through a person. And okay, so it's not even that it's like he's learned a cyborg martial art. It's an anti-cyborg martial arts. It's specifically designed for normal humans to be able to use. And it's specifically meant to be really strong against cyborgs. Okay, this is really nice. I'm actually really happy that he's willing to give her this much leeway. Like, yeah, it's only 3 minutes, but still. Like, they're not treating her as just a knife, like I assume they're going to. Like, she is absolutely just their tool, but he's willing to treat her like a person. That's really nice. And yeah, obviously, he couldn't hear it at all. That mocking octopus mouth of hers I can't stand. God, I think that her, like, sort of octopus kissy face is, like, something about it is so good. It really is. Like, I know it's just her resting face, but I think it's so good. It's so good. I don't know what it is about it. I just really like it. It feels so distinctive. It's so, like, it's pouty, but it's not pouty. Like, the fact that it's just her resting face is so distinctive for some reason. Oh gosh. What a nosebleed. Okay, if I'm close enough for Tei, I cannot possibly lose. Yeah, but if you can hit her, she can hit you. Oh. Oh, okay. Ah, poor guy. Dang, really? Yeah, do I have to kill you to win? Like, this tenacity is good, but at the same time, Jesus Christ, dude. Only the tiniest bit of food and water. To be fair, he wasted an entire can of meats. So weird. Still, cool dude. I'll have to remember him. Like, I'm sure he's gonna come up again. He's too distinctive not to. Bandits, a nuclear meltdown, now a tornado. Jeez. I'll decline your sympathy next time. Oh, what a life. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Yeah. I know that they're currently re-releasing it digitally, and I really hope that we can get it with, like, you know, with all the 2-page spreads, like, perfectly digital. Like, this still looks really good, but I wish it could be perfect. Like, I want to use this as, like, a background at some points. Zalamites aren't the only human beings, Director Bigots. Is his name really supposed to mean bigots? Like, I assumed that was just a like a coincidence, but that could be, like, the overall, like, theme of this. Like, non-human, you know, humans don't trust cyborgs. He doesn't trust people from the scrap heap, or, you know, just surface people. I mean, she's not wrong. Like, they look down upon them, but they also do all the dirty jobs. You're close to me, you'll die young. Beautiful. Perfect, Alita. Perfect, Alita. Perfect. Right, yeah. She literally just, like, she basically betrayed Zalem in order to save them. Come on. Oh no. If his brain's out there, someone might find it. Like, they might have a tracker or something on it. Ah, this is pretty nice though. Like, I don't really care for post-apocalyptic series, but because it's because it's sci-fi, because it's so far in the future, it doesn't feel post-apocalyptic. Like, civilization still exists. It has reasserted itself. So these aren't, like, you know, this isn't civilization as it recently ended. This is just long gone civilization. That's fine to me. Oh no. These are almost certainly the stores of the bandits, right? If you want to own a slave, you either buy him with money or save his life. That's a really cool quote. Ooh, Alhambra. That's really cool. Like, I really do like all the random, or not random, but just all the, like, mythical names that have been used in the series constantly. Especially all the, like, occult names that are used in the series. That is so interesting. Like, I don't want to say random because I don't think it's random. Because of the way they're used, I'm assuming they all have some meaning to them. I might have to dig a bit deeper to figure out, like, all of them, but like, the way they're used makes it feel as if it's not random. Also, geez. So I guess sea serpents really do exist in this world. Like, whether they were genetically engineered, or maybe they just really did live in the sea, and now that everyone's super coastal, it's a lot easier to see them. Huh. You tactless clod. Aww. She's so cute. God damn it, figure four, you piece of crap. Oh man, yeah. He probably can't yank her up even if he wanted to. Oh, jeez. Dog eat dog. Alright, let's see. Also, I just realized, yeah, so she must, like, if she has this weapon, which I don't even know if she does, this might just be a metaphor. But if she does, it's probably made not made of Damocles steel. Sorry about that. I cannot talk today for some reason. Alright, how's she gonna save them? Whoa. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, the entire wall's falling over. Good thing there's a window right here. Ah. Wait, what? Okay. For a minute there, I thought he used like a force field or something to like push it away, but no, that's just the impact of the bullets, like as it's about to hit his hand, like the shockwave of the impacts. Developing from ancient documents. Okay. Yeah, so these are like the best of the best rounds. Also, it does confirm that like at the very least Zalem is able to like replicate some of those ancient documents. Like they're able to recreate some ancient technology, just in the case of like bullets, for instance. Like it's nothing super advanced, but I mean, it is progress. That's pretty nice. Yep, that's exactly what you're up against. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. That is horrifying. That is actually horrifying. You're now the mightiest soldiers in the galaxy. Nothing out there is gonna stop you. Again, like this design, these very bulky armors. Like even though this isn't how it works in 40k, they feel a lot like Space Marines, and just the complete callous like cruelty towards these people. Oh god. Yep, completely cut away. Not even that. She might be like tried for treason at this point. Do you really enjoy killing so much? She might. She actually might. Like, even this is a face she never really made, like, even in a proper sporting match. Something about this has really triggered her desire to fight in a way that might not be healthy. I think that's it then. That's it. It's no better than eating brains, right? She's not using battle because, like, she's not doing this because she cares about the cause, and she's not doing it because she wants to learn more about her past. It's the exact opposite. She's doing this because it's a drug to her. When she fights, she doesn't have to think about things. Her brain trips out. She doesn't have to think. Her mind goes blank. All she has to do is just, rely on her instincts. It's exactly the same as if she were just eating brains and, like, living off of that endorphin rush. The author also finds it extremely disturbing. Beautiful. Actually beautiful. Like, it could be plot relevant, but I really do like the idea of her just hating dryad butterflies. Like, just, no, they're so gross. I would rather shoot them and give away a position than, like, have one around. Also, I wanted to come back to here because I also really like this line. I guess I was just a gun in my previous life. It's really cool because I know the series, like, in Japanese is, what was it? Gunum? Like, it's a portmanteau of gun and dream. So, like, this could be all the dream of a gun in some way. Whereas, like, before, we've had a lot of metaphors of her being a blade or a sword, or I guess mostly just a knife, right? This is the first, like, real gun metaphor we've had for her. It's dangerous to stand out in the open, but it looks cooler this way. Or until everything is blank. Yeah, this is absolutely this is the mindset of a junkie. She's literally just a fighting junkie right now. And that explains why her eyes are so wide right now. It's not just happiness, it's the fact that she's literally just high on this right now. Like, she's erasing everything else in her mind, going completely blank, because it's better than trying to deal with her problems. Also, I really like this. I really like the concept that he's rethinking his philosophy, not because Alita, like, through a positive example, has shown him the error of his ways, but because he's looking at Alita and he's like, no, well, okay, she's a lone wolf. She's not free. Like, even though she is alone, she's still got a lot of baggage. Freedom is where you control the rudder to your own ship. So, yeah, having that kind of self-determination is way better than being, like, under control by, Zalem. It's also better than, like, basically being a junkie like this. Like, it's better to be able to choose whatever you want than to be a slave to this desire to, like, oh, well, there's one thing in this world that gets, that erases all these problems from my mind, so I'm going to follow that thing. Whether it's drugs or alcohol or fighting in this case, like, you are a slave to it if it's the one thing you depend on. Like, it's a dependency, right? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah. Whoa, okay, so that is her blade. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Ah, you live another day now, Knuckle. Yeah, just a decoy. I won't let you do what you will to Alita. Oh, that's so cool. I like how tactical she is now. I guess because she has now she has all the tune all the tune stuff. She's able to be more tactical. Like, she has the the rope and whatnot now. And I guess these gadgets. Ooh, that is insane. Like, yeah, it's not just her own skill. It's the fact that she has this kind of thing too, and she's willing to use it in like optimal times and positions. Does he? No, I think he's just holding him hostage, right? There's no way. So what are the weak little guys like me supposed to do? Freedom's just a right for the mighty, and I'd rather submit to the collar than be free. He's not wrong to some extent. Like, in the end, even in our worlds, you can be free. Like, you can choose to like live a life without having to like pay taxes or whatever by just, living on your own, being totally free. But like, in the end, we are like, I don't want to say slavery because that makes it sound so bad. It's not that we are slaves to, modern culture. It's more that just, how do I put this in a way that doesn't sound demeaning? Like, I guess it's just like relying on other people is a form of collaring, right? So even to this extent, like, I can understand how someone like him would look at a bunch of strong people and go, well, you guys can be independent, but I don't want to be. It's too hard. I don't want to live that way. Or like, I can't live that way. I'll die. Like, I'd rather survive and be collared than be free and, die in a few days. Ah, how dare you. I actually liked him. Oh, man. Okay, Yorg looks like he's really starting to regret this. I think he might help it later on. I was trying to see if that was wine or not. I guess you can't really tell. Okay, yeah, so he is 100% a centaur. Absolutely 100% confirmed. And okay, so he doesn't just kill everyone. Barjack will actually find people who are really strong and convert them over to their side. Like, as a group, that is pretty cool, because I assume Den himself doesn't go out for every single mission. I mean, he's not here, right? It's like Barjack as a whole has to be an organization that goes, okay, so if someone's really strong, we want their intelligence. We want them to join us before we kill them. That is a pretty lofty ideal. Like, we know nothing about Zalem so far, but just from the perspective we have so far of surface dwellers, and from the dicks we have seen, it does feel very it's not justified, but I can understand that this idea of wanting to yank them out of the sky. Like, hey, you've had it too good for too long. Even though I'm sure most people in Zalem aren't snooty. Like, they're probably just normal people. Factory's Farm 22. Okay, so it was whiskey. Or a bourbon, I mean. Oh, dang. The bullets are so scared they avoid me. What a line. What a line. Also, he just downed half a bottle of whiskey. Well, a bit less, but still, like a third. This dryad butterfly did the trick, right? Of course, you would know that weakness. Daisuke who Nova took away from me, right? So yeah, even if she is a traitor to Zalem, there's still this 1% chance that they could probably help. Yeah, so they know who Ito is. They've heard his name. Ito, at least on some level, is alive now. I think because of this, because he works for Nova, I think he might be a slave at this point. Like, he might have been lobotomized or something. Right. Again, even if she gets her freedom here, she's not getting what she wants. Like, at this point, it would have been better for her to just, be taken back. She's fine with serving someone else if it means, furthering her own ends. Okay, yeah. So, I wasn't sure what it was before, but yeah, it is just adrenalizer. Like, it does just boost them. Or, it amps them up. Oh, shit. I can't believe he's going this far to get his revenge. Like, this far, based on one person who humiliated him. This is nuts. He took out basically the entire platoon. Like, he did all of that just for the sake of being able to shoot Alita in the head, theoretically. Oh, so I get it now. He's again, most of the character, most of the antagonists in the series have kind of they've been parallels to Alita in some way, and so even he is one. He is right now just a blade, a blade without a wielder. Someone who just wants to go around and fight because I don't know why. I assume it'll be similar to Alita. He just wants it. He wants to do it because it makes him feel better. It makes him feel okay. Ooh, okay. There's only one shot. Yeah, so Yeah, this is a, like, one strike match. Either he shoots her or she slashes him. Ah, I could sense it like a bolt of lightning when you first met. It feels good to lose control, doesn't it? You want to be just another nameless beast racing on your own through the wilderness as far as you can go. Ah. Oh, is it the harmonica? Yeah, it was. Right. He's on a ship without a rudder, so he doesn't need a brain. Oh my gosh. Oh, did he just scramble his brain? Oh my god. That is so cool. That is actually nuts. Like, just with one palm strike. Sorry about all the scratches. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, Alita. Your attempts at romance never go right. Jorg. Oh, man. They did it, didn't they? They popped off his head and screwed it onto a body. Oh, poor Jorg. Oh, man. But now we know that they are doing an attack. Like, they're planning an attack on, the compound that Jorg's family lives in. So, like, we could still make it right by his spirits. Or at the very least, we could do better. We could do what he couldn't. Even if he did betray, Alita and Figure, he's still, like, that doesn't mean his family needs to suffer the price, right? I can't stand the thought of you dying trying to carry me. Aww. This is really nice. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. So, like, when they said soft machine bodies, I assumed it was just a metaphor. But okay. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, wow, okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? This feels incredibly biblical now. Like, not just rain, but fish? Like, they're not underneath but Zalem right now, are they? Oh, man. Do you believe in fate and miracles? Of course I do. Holy crap, what a shot. Like, what an insane way to end the volume. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my god. Yep, it didn't break her, but I'm certain he didn't want to break her here. Oh my gosh, I need to save this page. What a good page. Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Ooh, okay, let's look at this. The shaft extends its space. Okay, so we don't actually know how long the shaft goes. Oh my gosh, it's possible. It's very possible the shaft could go all the way out, like, far into space and then have another civilization on the other end of it. It's such a silly concept, but I like the idea that we don't know how far it is. And then you cycle through the wall for eternity. Oh, man. Like, again, I know it's a gag, but that's such a cool way of doing it. Like, oh, man. All right, so that was Battle Angel Alita, Volume 6. I don't think she was tanned. Like, she didn't have, like, more shading on her skin near the end than she did at the beginning, right? Or did she? Yeah, no, she didn't. Not really. So I guess that was just, like, the shadow, which is fine. I do really like the way this is shot, though. It looks so good. Like, it feels very dusty, very, like, Middle Eastern, I suppose. Like, very deserty. Apart from that, I don't have much else to say. Just, this was a really good volume. I really do like that we got so much, like, I think this is, like, a self-contained thing right now. Like, I think the next volume is probably going to start with a flash forward a little after they got out of the deserts. But I really like this whole concept of her just, serving Zalem for a bit. Like, it's a really cool way to do another, like, story where she's just off on on an adventure while still having this thorough line of, like, at the end of this, no matter where she is, she can be picked up and all's good. It's kind of a James Bond-esque sort of situation, I suppose. I feel really good about Bigot now that I know that he's not the kind of person who would just automatically cut her off. Like, we saw little hints of that before with how, like, how normal he was towards her, like the fact that he treated her like a human being. But the fact that he saved her in the end with something that is basically a miracle from God. Like, I assume he just dumped, like, a bunch of water from one of the oceans above her, perhaps? Or maybe, like, Zalem itself has, like, aquariums, and he's managed to, like, throw an aquarium's worth of water out? Because it was full of fish, right? Not really good-looking fish, though, so I assume it was, like, just an ocean, not, like, an aquarium. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling now, so that means it's probably time for me to stop this. Battle Angel Alita continues to be amazing. I cannot wait to finish this series and move on to Last Order. Like, I'm definitely going to do all of Alita now. There's no way I'm not going to. My gosh, it's so good. It is so unbelievably good. Bye for now. Yeah, yeah.